table topic. Toastmaster Gopinath says he have a preconceived notion and will attempt to put it across. He is also in the learning phase to be a good listener. And over to you, Mr. Gopinath, for the Toastmaster table topic session. Thank you.
Thank you, Dear Modi. And again, I would like to, before I could start my table topics journey, again, I'd like to reiterate here that let's become Meraki and let's have a lot of fun. And today, my entire table topics is based on conversation. So I'll start with I thought of starting with a guest actually. Guest in the sense, our beloved friend, my beloved friend Priya, who has come after a long time. But now for a change, I'd like to start with Mahesh, Toastmaster. Mahesh, here is a topic for you. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A picture is worth 1,000 words, Toastmaster Mahesh.
A picture, any picture that we see has 1,000 words, but the our understanding of each picture varies from each person to person. Like if you see a picture from a book, on another person might infer different kind of knowledge and gathering from that picture. When one person, when we see a tree, one person sees all the branches, the birds and other things, but another person also dives deep into the sciences of the tree, like the parental name, its scientific names, and other stuff. So each picture that we see has 1,000 words. So we can gather more information by visually seeing a picture and understanding what the author or the picture tells us about. So there are various gatherings like the from we see a picture, we can gather various knowledge without any paragraphs written under it. So just a picture, we could um, get a lot of knowledge without reading it, without reading the description of that picture. So I believe that a picture without any wordings or without any wordings is enough for a reader to get the glimpse of that uh, page or the picture. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mahesh. In fact, I had a different topic for Mahesh, but then suddenly when I saw the pictures, beautiful pictures, which he brought about the convention, I thought I'll start with that. Now goes to the next topic goes to my beloved friend Toastmaster Priya Ganesh. Priya, you are here ready to take the topic? Yeah. No matter how well you know each other, you cannot read your friend's mind. No matter how well you know each other, you cannot read your friend's mind.
People are like puzzles. Many a time we don't know how to solve it. And the moment you become very thrilled to solve them, then you might start understanding them. So you might be thinking you know everything about the person who is a great friend of you, but then there are sometimes they will give you suspenses, lot of suspenses in life, like how Purvi has mentioned in her speech, the betrayal of closed ones in her surroundings. So this happens when you have good friends as well. Sometimes they betray too. So that is the moment when we understand that we don't know about them enough. Even though we feel that we are very much close to them, there's a high chance of them showing you the real color of them, make you understand what you thought about all of them is wrong. People are always like puzzles. It's we can't sometimes understand them. We may not be very good at solving those puzzles, but every time they tell you something, either they will help you to become better version of you by making you learn the things what you have unlearned, or by motivating you to become the best. Over to you, Toastmaster Gopinath.
That's Priya. Do you hear anything? And she excels in that. Only thing is she's a little not so good in communicating nowadays. I don't know, but she always excels in whatever she does. Now the next topic goes to my beloved friend Satish Kumar. Satish, you ready? Yeah.
Yes.
Simple and to the point is always better to get your point across. Simple and to the point is always better to get to the point across. Satish.
So when I hear about simple and to the point, I always love the introductions what Steve Jobs brings on the table whenever they launches their new products. When Rembert was talking about the speeches, the first thing comes to my mind when he talked about the first communication style was about Steve Jobs. Whenever they launches a new product or right from the initial iPhones or even the iPods, whatever they launched it, he never touched upon what it is going to cost you or what it is going to be the feature of it. He just simply comes and say that, how does it feel good to have a product like this with you? There is no beating around it. It's more about a simple communication and a direct communication, and he easily communicates what he want to communicate. So that makes people follow through even after a decade of he is no more in the world. His business style, or I would say his initial messages, has taken aback millions and billions of people across the world, and again continue to be ruling the world in the phone industry. I'm sure that this is going to be helpful for each one of us. If I take a clue from there, though there will be a lot of trouble when we do this, people may not like it. As we already, a famous saying goes, you can't satisfy 100% of the people in the entire world, leave alone your family. So we keep continuing on what is simple for us, which can help easily to communicate our message. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
As usual, Satish will talk about Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, but the speciality is he connects to everybody, each one of us. That's a specialty of Satish. Good. The next topic goes to our wise man, Dr. Sundararaman. Ready, sir?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Think as a wise man, but communicate in the language of the common people. Think as a wise man, but communicate in the language of the common people.
Many times the speakers are invited on stage, they would like to share whatever knowledge they have. But very few people, they exactly know what is exactly to be conveyed to impress upon or connect with the audience. So in fact, so when I heard this topic, I'm trying to think of the difference between knowledge and wisdom, right? So people used to say that knowing tomato is a fruit is knowledge, but not putting it in the fruit salad is wisdom, right? No one has told us that the tomato could not be put in a salad, fruit salad. So no one has told, but automatically through our instinct, we try to understand. So how can we get wisdom? So by being a silent observer and being not only the words, so you can also observe facts and the visual things that are happening in and around us. So if you are a great observer, and instead of rambling around and instead of jumping the guns and then trying to react or respond to whatever others says, so if you make a pass and if you start observing people, definitely you will emerge as a wise man. And definitely wise men, they are all always loved in any kind of forums. Over to topic master.
Thank you, sir. I still remember that tomato is a fruit, but cannot be used in a fruit salad. That's a wise, anecdote. We have a guest, Ashiyat. Mr. Ashiyat, you're there?
Yes, I am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am. And you would like to take a topic? Table topics, would you
Yes.
like to try?
Yes.
Oh, good. Thank you. The topic for you is the tongue is the only instrument that gets sharper with use. The tongue is the only instrument which gets sharper with use. Over to you, Shakti. Ashiyat.
So a very good morning. So all the Toastmasters and guests here. First of all, I'd like to clarify, I'm not a guest. I am a Toastmaster. I am from Chennai Wordsmiths Toastmasters Club. And I'm very interested in the Meraki Club. And you had put the link in the TNTN group. And I thought, okay, let me visit it this year. Okay, so the topic I've been given is time is the only thing that gets sharper. Well, I would say that. Okay, please repeat it.
The tongue is the only instrument which gets sharper with use. Toastmaster Ashiyat.
Well, I would not agree with this topic. I would say that our skills and our understanding gets sharper with time. So if you look at there's this famous book, right? The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. One of the things that is talked about in the book is sharpen your saw. And that is what we do in Toastmasters also, isn't it? We attend these meetings. So I am also attending the Meraki meeting today morning to sharpen my saw. You are an advanced club, and I would like to see how is it that you speak, what are the domains on which it is spoken here. And I think time is our greatest aid in sharpening our saw. We should constantly seek to improve ourselves so that when we improve ourselves, we contribute more to society, we contribute to the families that we are a part of. And I think it is our responsibility to sharpen our saw. It's not, not everybody gets an opportunity to be a Toastmaster. Not everybody gets the opportunities we get. And so to ensure that we are a good contributing member to society, we must continuously increase our knowledge and apply the knowledge, right? I remember our former district director, Gayatri, she once said in a meeting, she'd come to a meeting in our club, she said that what makes you a good Toastmaster? You learn the lessons from your Toastmasters meeting and apply it in your personal life. That is very, very important. So, and I think time is our greatest aid, and we should continue learning and continue improving ourselves. And that's what I have to say on this topic. Thank you, Table Topic Master. This was Gobinath.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashit. And we'd like to have a video of you, if you can put it on, so that it can be much more effective.
I will try shortly.
Yeah, please. Now, the next topic will be, do you have time to, Ashok?
Yeah, of course, sir. We have time.
Somebody could, Satish, you can, the next topic I thought I'll give it to Ashok. Satish, can you manage time? Yeah. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Kind words are very short and easy to speak, but their echoes are endless. Ashok.
Interestingly, last week I had a experience of coaching one of my colleagues. So the situation he had was something like this. So he opens the meeting and there are 20 members in the meeting, and it is a virtual meeting, and nobody turns on the video or speaks on the call. And he, being the host of the meeting, he asks questions to get the statuses, and all he gets back is silence. So he came to me and said, Ashok, I have this situation where I open a virtual meeting and I ask them to speak and allow them to speak, but nobody speaks, nobody turns on the video. How do I overcome this situation? I asked him, okay, you get into the shoes of that individual and try to understand, let's try to understand what mentality they are in. And over a period of next 5-10 minutes with a lot of questioning, we understood that it is all about practicing gratitude. So I asked him to try this act of appreciating people for the good things that they have done in the first 5 minutes of the meeting. And eventually, videos started coming one after the other, and people started opening up. And this was one profound learning I had in the form of coaching someone. And I would remember this for the many, many years to come. And over to you, Topics Master.
That's wonderful. That's why we call Ashok as Professor Ashok. As usual, yeah. The next topic goes to the great leader, Vijay Lakshmi. Vijay, you're there? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The topic for you is great leaders communicate and great communicators lead. Great leaders communicate and great communicators lead. Vijay Lakshmi.
I honestly didn't understand the topic, but I'm just going to take only the keywords. I was thinking I was a good communicator, or at least after I joined Toastmasters for the last 13 years, that was kind of an assumption that I had to myself. Up until recently, when I was put to test, because I had to train kids of third grade for a specific period of time of about 12 weeks. There was a training program. I did this for an NGO. And that was when I realized it is very easy to communicate our thoughts to the elderly or above teens, because that's how our thought process works. And the word choices are out very easy when we want to communicate our thoughts to grown ups. When it came to toddlers, it was super challenging for me. And I thought to myself, I was a good communicator, and they were testing me to the core possible because I had to put down everything on a very layman terms, to terms that they would understand. So every single concept, I had to think how a toddler will think. So I had to go back to parks, beaches, colors, play doh, food, drinks, and so on. So I think the most essential part of communication is how well our thoughts are communicated to the other person across the table. And it is quite challenging when it is a toddler on the other end. And that is something that I realized in my recent experience. So, whether I would be able to lead a group of toddlers, I would really not challenge myself again because it was super exhausting. But given an opportunity, I think throughout years of practice, I think that is something that I want to master myself, like how to communicate to anyone. When I say anyone, I want to keep age as no bar. And that is truly when I would confidently say that I'm a good communicator and I would be able to lead a pack of any age group. Back to you.
Thank you, Vijay. Of course, I do understand. Definitely, communicating with Toastmasters is one of the easiest thing I believe, and I believe today I have communicated my table topics to almost all of us present here. And thank you very much for the opportunity provided. And it's now time for me to hand over the session to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Hemalata. Thank you.
Thanks,